Um, and I'm not sure if any of you have had the same problem, but I need to share my screen. So, okay, let me click that. So let me reduce this. Okay, so in the morning, this is what can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so in the morning, this is what I look at. And sometimes I want to check the weather. And I've
Mm-hmm.
got this little link which says Westchester because that's how I set it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes up current weather in Virginia, in Washington, Virginia.
Huh.
So I said, well, that's weird because I had it set for mine. And one of the first things I do is, I have set here's my favorites. And so I click on Westchester.
Mm-hmm.
It's still Washington, Virginia.
Huh.
So I said, and
Yeah.
I've clicked it in here. I've clicked it in here. Sometimes that works, sometimes not. Let me just try since I'm talking about it.
Seems to think your location's in Washington, Virginia.
It's weird, and it's every time. Westchester, PA weather, and I'm clicking on that. I'm clicking on that. All right, we'll click up here. And it might go there. Okay, here I am. But it doesn't go directly there. And not only that, let me
It
see.
takes you to Bing search engine.
See, it's not what I'm used to seeing, which is annoying. But 5 p.m. Okay, now it's doing it. When I found it before, it had military time, which, okay, I could figure it out, but it's annoying. I don't want to, what's 2,200 hours? Oh, I can figure. So, of course, now it's showing the right time. But if I click out of this, see, I left it on Westchester, but it won't stay there.
Mm-hmm.
So I will, if I don't lose everybody. I'm going out of here.
So question for you.
Yeah,
When you across your toolbar at the bottom, it
yeah.
has the time and the date, and there's a colder weather thermometer. When you click that guy to your left, yeah,
Here,
that Westchester, or is that Virginia or something else?
it says Westchester. Hello,
Here.
and see full forecast. Maybe that'll show me what I want to see. Microsoft. See, it's
You
going to
accidentally
Microsoft.
hit the article about Donald Trump.
I mean, that's not weather.
It could be. You never
It
know.
could be a storm cloud coming or
Yeah,
already
it could be.
here. I
You
don't
never
know.
know.
Whether or not.
So
Maybe you hit
anyway,
there was an article below that regarding Trump, so maybe you accidentally hit that.
oh, okay.
Try that
Well,
again.
it's not a big deal.
I want
So
to
did I
resolve it
lose
for you.
everybody? Let's see. How do I get you back the way I wanted you? I want to see the full screen.
If you click Zoom, it's at the bottom. Keep going in the toolbar.
Oh, I see. Clicking and nothing's happening.
You don't see us?
I see you. I see the column on the right, but I just see my
Oh, it's
screen.
because you're screen sharing, maybe.
Right.
So before you stop screen sharing for us,
Yeah.
try doing where you were doing again. So go back to that partly sunny at the bottom left.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, on the right?
Yeah. Let's just try
Yeah.
this one more time for kicks and giggles. So if you click full, yeah, that does it take you back to Trump?
No. Huh.
Is this what you're
Okay.
used to
Let me
seeing?
move you just a little bit. I'm trying to move you. There we go. So I can get the slide and make sure. Yep, it's got 4 p.m., 6 p.m. Everything is good. So I guess I'll just go there now.
But I want to fix it. I have a feeling I think we can fix it the other way too, but it's nice to know there's one way if you
What's
do it.
interesting is because I've been with you a few times before, I looked at the little oh, what's the word for it? The gear. And I looked at all my options and well, let me just show you. Let's see if I can go there. Let me put
Mhm.
this one down.
Proud of you.
The little oh, now it's coming up here, of course. It's making a liar out of me.
Hit that back
Oh,
Yep,
arrow.
now
yeah,
you're back to
bring it.
Washington.
Washington.
Betty Ann,
Yes.
you see where it says Washington, Virginia?
Yeah,
Right to the right of it, there's a down carrot.
right. And it takes me to my location, Washington.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So
I know, I did that too.
I would think that there would be multiple locations there. Maybe you just need to
So
switch it
hit that
up.
little home button that's next to the down
Yeah,
carrot.
yeah.
I tried that too. And it's still, Virginia.
Weird.
Well, there's Westchester, so I could click on from there, but I bet it
Yeah.
won't even work because we've tried that before. No, it
There you
came
go.
up. But I didn't have to go through all those steps. But I
So
just
so
wanted to show you one thing. Here's the little gear thingy. What do you call that down
settings.
here?
Settings.
Settings, yeah. So I checked all of these and way down at the bottom.
Oh, there you go.
What?
Yeah.
Launch
And you have your
location.
default being Washington.
Where's it
So
say that?
All the way at the bottom of the
scroll all
list.
the way
Bottom.
down.
Aha.
Hit always detect my location. So this would
Location
mean if you
services
go
are-
to Washington, it will.
Yeah, but it says it's turned off for weather, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it
Yes.
just did that on its own. I didn't go back to default. I'm going back to always detect my,
If
it
you
won't let
hit
me do it.
settings,
Oh,
hit
you're
that
in
blue
settings.
settings button.
Click on settings
Yeah.
Mhm.
and
So location access is off, which we probably said turn off all your location sharing because it tracks you. So if you hit that change button at that
what
top,
about here? Allow apps to access location.
go above it.
Okay.
The one, yeah. And you turn it on there.
Aha, and that did it. That brought it
Mhm.
down there. Okay. Now do I go out of here and try it again?
So
Sure.
yeah, hit that little weather button again.
It's still looking like it's gonna say Washington. Oh,
Yeah, you need to go back to that settings.
yep.
Go back to the settings.
It's
Okay.
here.
Let me click off of there. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have to go all the way out. I could have just gone down here.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Yeah, all right.
So if you scroll the
Scroll
way
down.
down. You have two options. You can either delete where it says Washington, Virginia, or always detect my location. I would do
Well,
always.
since always didn't work,
No, try now because you had to turn on a setting.
let weather access your precise location. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So that way, if you go to France, it will change it to France weather.
And
Yeah.
notice it says Westchester now in the gray box.
Oh, good eyes.
So
Okay,
close-
let's
close
give it a
this and
try.
Start over.
Looking better.
Westchester.
Suspense.
I know. Washington, Virginia.
Oh, jeez.
Are you having fun yet? But I know
Oh
I can get it
my.
over on the right.
How about do the circle thing? At the top, can that, to reset, to re,
So if
whatever.
you switch down where it's do that carrot thing again.
Yeah. After
what am I doing?
Washington, Virginia.
Oh, over on the right? Over here?
No, on the left, after
Left.
Washington, Virginia.
Oh. Left after Washington.
Up.
Oh, up here? No.
Yeah, no, under the search for location box.
So to your left,
Underneath that,
Right there.
next one over,
Home,
the
No,
down arrow.
next one, the down
Next.
arrow.
down arrow,
Yeah.
Washington.
Oh, jeez.
There
Maybe
is
you-
something, but watch this, watch this. I was checking everything over here on the left. I think it was here. See the little smiley face, send feedback? This was yesterday, so we'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was annoying too. They always ask you, how's the weather outside? Do you agree with it? But here, come on, where's my here? Default locations don't work. Keeps coming up San Jose, even though I type in Colorado Springs. And so like this has not just happened to me.
Mhm.
And then comments. I think I saw, it says, we've got it. We got the feedback,
Mhm.
but it's not doing, so I'm not the only one, right?
Mhm. Correct.
So maybe if I just keep playing with the one on the right and ignore this for a few days, maybe they'll correct it.
So what I'm curious about is if you go back to that settings icon that we were at where you changed your location, does it say Westchester still?
Interesting.
I'm
Yes.
just curious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, but
So
it's
I
it's
wonder-
gray.
But it's great. It's not like it was.
It
What I
was
would
grayed like that, though. when
It
she
was
changed
grayed when you
Yeah.
But
pointed it out.
Washington was blue when Washington was there.
Right.
What I'm curious is if you do a restart for the computer, if it
But I was
fixes.
just
Right.
thinking.
Yeah.
Did you say restart the computer?
And it
Gotta
does say,
Restart this program.
it does say changes take effect after app restart,
If yeah.
right
Oh.
under launch location.
Yeah,
I don't know where, okay.
So we're making you multitask, which is never fun. Yeah,
No.
where it says above where it says always detect my location.
We going back to the screen that I have
No,
the
no, you
weather?
stay all on the screen. Move your arrow down and to your left. And over to the right, it says Westchester. Above it says default location.
Yeah.
Always detect. Above that, it says changes take effect after app resets.
Oh.
So my guess is if you restart the computer, it would resolve that.
Okay. I'm
So
not
after
going to do that now because I don't want to lose our
Lose us.
meeting. But I
So,
will,
yeah.
I'll definitely try it and I'll let you know.
Yeah, when you are done with this, restart and see.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Fingers crossed.
Now, I need to get back to all of
So
you
at the
without
top,
my,
there's a
I need to
stop there.
stop sharing.
At the
And
top
all I
of the
see,
screen.
sorry, what?
It's the red button at the top of the screen.
Oh, there it is. Stop share.
Well done.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I always have weird problems, I know, but thank you for that.
So do we all.
Yes.
yeah, that's why we're here.
The funny thing is that, like I said, I've been here a few times. I've learned how to resolve them or find a backdoor way to use them. So I thank you for all of that.
A lot of times just Googling the problem also
Yeah.
helps.
Yep.
But yes. Anybody else have anything they want to work on? I know Jean has something too, if we.
Would you like to hear the ongoing story about my email?
Oh, yes, please.
No,
No, I knew you wouldn't want to. Go away, Bob. Long story short, I'm trying to
I'm
create
sorry
a new-
about that.
I'm trying to create a new email address. So Lynn and I both Googled how to do this in Mac Mail and came up with the same information, which I tried 5 times. And every time I tried it, it said that it was unable to verify username and password. So the other day, I was up in the Exton area. I went to the Comcast store and asked them what the problem was. And I got this nice gentleman named, I don't know about nice, this gentleman named Nick. And he tells me that he has a degree in computer science, so he can help me with this. I said, okay, great. So he comes out and he tells me, he says, I've done this before. I know what we can do and what we can't do. What you can't do is set up a new email in Mac Mail. It's an app. It's not a mail client. Therefore, you cannot set up emails in it. So what he said I had to do was to go to someplace like Google to Gmail or to Outlook, which are mail clients, and set up a new email address there, username and password. And then go into Mac Mail and try to set it up. Now that it's set up, I did it in Google, in Gmail, and Mac Mail then should ask me if I wanted to roll it over from a Gmail account to a Comcast account. And then I would have it in Comcast. Well, lo and behold, I tried that. And I got the email address created in Gmail, tried to set it up in Mac Mail, and it didn't ask me if I wanted to roll it over into Comcast. So I'm still kind of playing with it to try to figure out what the hell's going on. But even though all the Google things that Lynn and I both found with all the instructions on how to set up an email in Mac Mail, it doesn't work. Or it's not allowed to work because Mac Mail is just an app and not a mail client.
Okay, yeah, I misunderstood what you were trying to do. I could have answered that for you.
But I'm sure that I've set up email accounts in Mac Mail before.
I've never done it that way. I've only ever added them once I've created accounts, but maybe
So it's just, I have the email created in Gmail, but I haven't convinced it to roll over into Comcast yet. So that's,
So what are you trying to do by rollover to Comcast? Are you trying to forward all your Comcast emails to your Gmail account? Are you wanting
no,
the Gmail account to turn into a Comcast email
that's
address?
what Nick said I should be able to do. Once it's made in Gmail, I should be able, Mac Mail should ask me if I want it to become a Comcast account, so that the ending would be at comcast.net and not
I've
at
never
Gmail.
heard that that's a possibility.
Well, he's a computer science major. He knows how to do it.
Did
Yeah,
he
I
say
go
where his
back-
degree was from?
So was I, and I
Oh,
don't
don't
think you
you?
can do it.
I
So,
would go back to Nick and ask him to show you how to do it.
well,
Chuck?
he did show me, and I tried it the way he showed me, and it didn't work. At
Mhm.
least the first 2 times I tried it. I
Mhm.
will try again.
What I
But
would do is go to Comcast's website and create an email through Comcast.
tried
web.
that, been there, done that. That didn't work either.
They didn't let you do that?
Nope.
Huh.
So
Weird.
that's the current state of the address. I'll
It doesn't exist.
keep work on it. I'll keep working on it.
I would just keep the Gmail. I wouldn't worry about it having to be a Comcast.
Well, he suggested that that would be probably better in the long run anyway, than trying to convert it over, or to try to do it in Comcast.
Mhm.
So I don't know. We'll have to decide what we're gonna do.
Mhm. I always say it's good to have a couple different domains in
Yeah.
case one misbehaves. You can have a backup, or somebody goes, I only can do it with the Comcast, or I can only do it with the
Well,
Gmail.
here's another thought, Lynn. I have this Gmail account now.
Mhm.
I tried to add it to my mail program in my phone
Mhm.
or on my laptop or the desktop, and I haven't accomplished that yet either.
Really?
Yeah,
So when you hit the add account and then you hit Gmail, it doesn't.
Gmail's not, well, is that a choice? Uh,
If you screen share, we can see if we can try it.
you see what happens. Maybe we can solve this quickly, because I know Jean has an issue also. Okay, can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Close the Zoom app.
mail.
Yeah.
Accounts, add account,
Mm-hmm.
Google.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I did Google. I don't think I went to Google.
This is the way you need to do it.
So this is the email that I want to add, right?
Correct,
new
the
email.
one you just created. And you don't have to say at google.com or at gmail.com because it knows that.
Well, I can stop there then.
You
Mhm.
should.
Keyword should.
Should, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, these are fun.
Yeah. Half the time you can't tell whether it's part of the picture or not. Let's see if
I
that's
think you
No,
need to
oh,
go
you
to
missed the
your
front. You
yeah.
missed the front wheel.
Oh,
Yeah.
bummer.
and you don't need to do the top two.
Well, yeah, he does. The top of the bus is in them.
Oh, how many times do I have to do this?
It doesn't like what you're
Did
doing.
you get it right?
I don't know if you
Guys,
need to
help
No,
us.
bottom left. Bottom wheel.
Oh, thank you.
Nothing
Been
like
there.
people judging your captures.
All right, this is the password that I set it up at, right?
Correct. But yeah, robots are better at those than we are. Which is what's the point then?
Gene, copy this password, please.
Yeah. Copy all those dots, okay? Oh, I didn't do
Oh,
it.
geez.
All right. Do I have to do this?
We've detected unusual activity.
Account. Please continue.
Because
With
it
all
wants to send me a code, so I think I have to.
I think you have to, but it's a good practice to have two-step authorization. It's always beneficial.
All right, get code. This could take forever. What, you didn't like my phone number?
No, you've
You
used it
need a
too many
one.
times.
That was the first time I used it.
Today.
This is what the part that begins to piss me off. Excuse me. You know, how many phone numbers do you want?
Yeah.
Have them send it to me. Send it to my cell phone, and I'll give you the code.
Oh, I can't do that phone number.
This number is now on YouTube. Everybody's gonna see it.
You can
Seriously.
blur it. You can blur it.
Do you like that number now? Oh, goody.
Did I just tell you what it is?
Sure.
It's a capital G.
Oh, they don't need that.
Okay, just the numbers.
Yes.
956 608.
Not now. Go away.
Continue.
This is an error.
There's an
Story of my life. There's an error.
Okay, let's try again.
Look at that poor robot.
It's
Should not be
malformed.
retied.
All right, I'll,
What does that mean?
what?
That it's malformed.
I think it's showing that there's an error and the computer can't, do what it needs to
They're
do.
trying to be cute.
Yes. They want
All
you to smile when you're angry about
Yeah.
being an error.
I'll try to
Look at
do
the
this
cute
again on my,
robot.
I'll try to do this again on my time, Lynn. You got other people that
Yeah.
probably need some help.
You can do that in the background, but that's the way you need to do it.
Okay. All right, I'll
And-
stop sharing.
Good luck.
Hey, yeah, it's just, it's one little thing after another, especially that phone number thing, you know? What's wrong with my phone number? It's the one I used.
And you should
Okay.
be able to use it for several accounts too.
Yeah, exactly.
And how would Google know you used it elsewhere? That's ridiculous.
You don't want them to know that information. It should be private information.
You would think.
So domain, Bob in the chat asked what a domain is. A domain is a website URL. So, you know, a domain would be the Westminster PC in our website. Or Google, whatever that middle bit is between the www and the period.com or org.
Or TV or Gov.
Gov.
DPU.
Yep,
Well,
good question though.
I have a question. I don't know if it's a problem or not. About 2 weeks ago, I got an email from AAA with a special offer if I renewed our membership early. And so I did that. And as a gift, they were going to send a $10 gift card. So I got to check what kind of gift card I wanted, whether I wanted Target or this or that or Visa, and I chose the Visa. And it should arrive in 7 to 10 days. Okay. And I got an email that my order had been processed, order for the gift card had been processed, that it was being shipped. And all was well. The membership, AAA membership was updated for another year. So that's all good. Well, I got the card and it had one of these, you know, little messages on it, and it said it cannot be used until it's been activated. And it gave a website or a phone number. So I don't remember which I went to first. But I went to the website first and put in 16-digit number on the card. And it said, this does not exist in our records. So I tried calling and the same thing. It said, this number does not exist in our records. And I thought, what's going on? So I went back and I found the emails from the company that was handling this. AAA was not handling this. It was I think it's AC something or other, that had the AAA logo on it. And I know that companies often do that. They send it to another company to handle those special requests.
Outsource.
And thank you. I found there, it said, if you have any questions or problems with your card, call or email. So I emailed and entered the 16-digit number. And I can't remember, I guess I just got the message to verify. And I verified it and said, you've been verified, register your card, et cetera, with a password. And I thought, I'm not going to do that for $10. Probably wouldn't have done it for most any amount. So now I don't know whether there was some sort of scam involved in this card. As I said in my email to you, Lynn, they only have an email address because I tried to verify it by email, or they only have phone number because I tried to verify it by what was on the card,
Mhm.
but these numbers did verify through another email address that came on the email that they said, we have received your order.
Mhm.
Um,
And it looks like a legitimate Visa card, like gift card.
It does, and on the back, I guess I didn't look at this before, it gives a phone number for a US Bank reward card, and it gives the web address, has a card ID number. It looks valid.
Mm-hmm.
The front looks valid.
It's got the 16 letter numbers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But this was the information that they would not validate, that they had no record of.
Mm-hmm.
This was the contact information they had no record of.
Yeah, which is very disturbing. So the original email from AAA, did it come from the actual AAA.com
For
website?
membership,
Yeah.
for the membership. That's a puzzle because I cannot find that in the search. I mean, even if it was not a valid one, it still should be there,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't find it. I can find the,
trash.
well, I just did a search
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't come up.
Some searches don't look in your trash. You may have to look in your trash specifically.
Ah,
I forget what email server, email provider you have.
well,
But,
we have AOL.
okay. I don't know about AOL, but in Gmail, you can specifically go to your trash and search in your trash.
Should I do that now?
Mm-hmm.
Can't hurt.
And share. I don't do this enough to know how to do it.
It's a good practice. Yeah. So if you go over one tab to the email with the 18 unread messages.
Over where?
At the top
Up at
of
the
your
top.
screen, you've got a bunch of different tabs open
not
in
on
your
your screen.
browser.
Yeah, you have three email tabs open.
Do we
Okay,
know what we mean
I
by
can't
tab?
see that. I've got the
Oh,
tray, the
screen
mute,
share.
stop video and all that stuff.
Yeah, if you minimize,
Stop share?
no, you
No.
don't want to stop share. At the top right of the screen, our faces might be covering it. There's a line and then there's double squares and then there's the X to close the browser.
At the top of my screen, I've got the tray for Zoom, mute,
Mhm.
stop video, participants, chat.
Oh,
That's-
not that far up. You should be looking probably, we're covering about half of that window.
No, your faces are on the side.
Oh, okay. Well,
He has
you
a
have,
totally different screen than.
you
rest
see
of us
where it
have.
says you're looking at the Zoom screen, right?
Yes,
And if you look at above where it says classical music, the tab that says launch meeting is highlighted.
You can't see that.
I can't see that. I'll try going this
There-
way.
There you go.
Oh, you're on AOL. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, I have to,
So over to your right there. Yep. Perfect.
There
see,
you go.
that's behind. Okay, so I want to go to trash and search for AAA.
Yeah.
Mhm. And there you go.
So hit
Okay,
just AAA and hit return.
okay, here's the processing,
Mhm.
the gift card. These are the two follow-up.
Mm-hmm. So go down. So was it in 2023 then when they sent you the email?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, because it was the beginning of January.
Okay. So it was probably before January 8th then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
And
here's,
yet it's not there.
no,
So-
and was I in trash? Let me check again. Go
I
into
think you
trash.
were.
I think I was too.
If you click that one that says AA, that top email, which it looks like AAA, but it's not.
This one?
No,
Oh,
the search. There's the ALLI, yeah, that first one. It says, click on that. Nothing here.
Huh.
Maybe you have to go back to the inbox one, because I wonder if this is the email that it came from. Huh. Interesting.
I don't think that email has anything to do with this particular episode.
Issue? I wondered because it says AOL membership, but it's not AOL.
and I
Or
don't,
AAA,
AAA.
AAA. Excuse me, I'm getting confused.
And
It
there's the
says
travel
AA
store,
membership. Yeah.
recent searches membership.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the two follow-ups on the gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So if you hit the at word advanced, what happens? Huh.
On to subject, keyword,
Okay. Scroll
search
down.
in all mail.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That looks right.
Oh,
Interesting.
shoot. Oh, we were in advanced,
Mm-hmm.
but this doesn't scroll down. Well, I've got pictures there.
There's a white box with a blue line. Yeah, right there. Weird.
Oh. I was gonna say that one blows up the computer, but.
Yeah, if you click on that, we'll see what the email says exactly.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, this was the second one. The first one. ACA gifts support,
Mm-hmm.
AAA. Thank you for renewing your membership. Select your favorite restaurant or your card. Go to this website, enter your gift claim, mailing address, choose your gift card. If you are unable to access the redemption site, oh, that's not the one. Okay, so that's how I ordered the gift card.
Mm-hmm.
And then this came in,
Mm-hmm.
the selection accepted, and I think it was down here. Okay, if just go to acagifts.com, select should you not have access to computer, call our customer service help team. Where did I see the website? There was a phone number and a website on one of these emails. Questions regarding your gift card.
That's a phone number.
Yeah, and so that may have been. I can't find now where I found another phone number and another website.
Well, you said there's a number on your card. Is there also a website on the gift card?
Yes, and neither of those accepted the 16-digit number.
Right. But I meant,
But-
were those the numbering and website you were thinking of?
Pardon?
When you said there was another number and a website, what I'm asking is, could those be the ones on the card? Or are there even more
There
in
were
the email?
There was a different in the email. There was a different
Oh, okay.
connection, but I don't see it now.
Interesting.
But anyway, as far as you trying to use the card, if it's not accepted,
So
whoever I use it would say that's not a valid card. So that's not a problem. It's only $10, but I'm wondering, we love our password for our
Mhm.
email,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm wondering if we should change that.
So it sounds like this scam, if it was a scam, what they would take is the credit card from you. So if it is a scam, that $10 is gone from the card. They've
Okay.
probably already used it. So if you take it to a store, they'll either say this is not activated or it's got $0 on it.
Okay.
So
Lynn, this sounds like something that they should take up with AAA.
mhm,
That's what I was thinking.
Ah,
yeah, I don't know if you would want to go to a store in person or if you want to call the customer service number on that first email.
they
with
don't
the
have
logo.
stores in person anymore.
There's one in
There's one in
Westchester.
Westchester.
Yeah, I think there's one in Clifton Heights, but a lot of them have been closed. They're just virtual stores.
Mhm.
Where's the?
Well, they would want to know about this for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
I would be in the office talking to a human.
Yeah.
Where's
And I wouldn't use the website they gave you. I would Google it just in case it is a fake spammy
Yeah,
thing.
is this website legit?
Oh, the
Yeah.
one that's on the back of the card,
Yeah,
because
Right.
that's the one that wouldn't validate.
What I would do is if you go to the store in person, print out this email and show it to them.
Okay,
So
Print
you
out the
can
both of 'em.
say, this came from you. Is it a legitimate website? Should I have not done this?
I'd print out anything that you got relating to this card and take them all with you.
okay.
Yes.
Where's?
Where is the AAA, do you
On-
know,
it's on
in
Gay
Westchester?
Street.
Where,
That's
Gay Street?
Gay Street, just
Huh.
east of the McDonald's.
Oh, okay,
Between McDonald's and the West Goshen Shopping Center.
Yeah,
Hmm.
between Pep
Two,
Boys and the McDonald's even.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think it's
okay.
right next door to Pep Boys, which was
It
always
is.
funny because
It
they were
is.
doing auto service in both places.
Yeah.
I
They-
found
they-
that humorous.
They gave me a new tire once on a Sunday morning when my
Wow.
car, when I got a flat tire on a Sunday morning driving to church. But
Okay,
before you get into the actual borough.
but you don't think I need to be too concerned about the email, even though that was one way I tried to verify it. No, I didn't use.
No.
I didn't use the email. I would have just used my internet browser for that. Just
So-
to search for the website to verify it. I was thinking they might have our email.
Yeah, so depending on what you did, if you replied to this email and you put the gift card in it and the code and they verified for you, then they
Um,
would have your email.
okay,
It never hurts to change your password too many times.
I know, but we we really like it. It's very, very easy to remember for us. We don't know that it's necessarily easy to hack, but it's easy for us to remember. Okay, I'll try to remember the order I did things and then go to AAA, print things out and go to AAA and
Mhm.
at least let them know something that might have happened.
Mm-hmm. And they
Okay.
might have a gift card to just hand you or say, apologize at least.
Do you know if your membership was actually renewed?
Mhm.
Yes. that was-
Yes, oh, yes, it was. And
So they sent you a new card?
no, they don't usually.
You
And
don't
it
get
di-
the new
it is
card
not-
every year? I
And
get
it's
a new
not
card every-
renewed until March. It's renewed through March of 2025.
Mm.
Because you renewed early and they renewed it as of your previous
Right,
end date.
right.
Yeah, that part sounds legit.
It does.
And say I Googled AAA and went to their website that way and checked my membership,
Hmm.
our membership. And it's updated there.
Hmm. Okay. So that sounds like this is all legitimate then.
Yeah, when I couldn't find the original email from them about renewing my membership, I thought, uh-oh. But that part's legitimate. I
Then
believe.
Yeah.
I would think the people in the store should be able to solve your problem for you and figure out or deal with this ACA gift support people
Mhm.
and get the gift card situation straightened out.
And maybe give you 20.
Well, there you go.
That's what I would think. If you
I would
go,
think they've authorized this to happen.
And they'd want to know it's not working.
Right.
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
I
not-
were them, I'd have a pile of gift cards to just hand out to people.
Yeah.
And I will try to find that other phone number and email that did work to verify it.
Hmm.
It's on one of these emails here that I just showed. Okay.
Print that out and take it with you too.
Yeah,
Do you
And
two
everything.
Share this email?
pardon?
Do you two share this email?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is really interesting because I have a question that's very similar. I recently signed up, is it okay to go ahead? Are we?
Yes.
I recently signed up for the AARP Safe Driving course, which I do every 3 years when it expires. And so I go in there and the ID is my email address. So they've got that, and then my password, okay, I've got that, and I'm going along. I'm starting the course, and a couple days later, I get an email, says it's from AARP, the when you mouse over it, it's the right thing, saying, please confirm your email address, because you recently asked something, I don't even know what it said, except that we want to make sure this is you, and because you requested something from the driver's course or whatever. I'm thinking, well, why do I need to confirm it? You already know it. You have it right there. So I ignored it. So they sent me another version the same day saying the same thing. 2 days later, they sent me one saying this is the last one. I never did click on it because I figure they're letting me take the test. I go back, and when I get done, they're going to have to give me the certificate. I'm not sure if this is some kind of a scam. I didn't want to click on it. It could just be that it's a separate part that starts sending you other AARP information, or I don't know. But do you think it was something else? I mean, the fact that I didn't agree to it, I mean, I opened it, but I didn't say confirm it. So I should be okay if it was a scam, we think, or?
If you didn't reply to them and you didn't, follow up at all, you should be
Didn't
okay.
click on any links or anything.
No, but it was really scary because it looked so legit. And so maybe it was, but that just struck me as strange. Why are you asking me to confirm my email address when you're letting me in and out of the course with this email address?
Mhm.
So that's why I didn't.
Usually when they want you to confirm your email, they won't let you do anything until you enter a code from that email.
Yeah, that's what, and actually, I think they were going to give me a code. I don't know, but the point is, I'm obviously going through the course. I paid my money. I did get a receipt for paying the money. So I hope I don't get through 4 hours of the course and then it says you're not you or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks.
Okay. But AARP is one that they do a lot of phishing emails because they know that older folks are more vulnerable.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So
Then
it's good to be aware that is one of the higher, phished
okay.
companies.
Great. Thank
But
you.
they send legitimate emails too.
Yeah. Yeah. I have another question about, just a quick one, about what's the difference, all right, I'm going to Guatemala for a
Mhm.
week. And the hotels all have free Wi-Fi. What does that mean? I mean, I know what that means, but should I use it? And how, what are they gonna make me do? And is it
As
safe?
long as it's secured,
Okay,
it's okay, it should be okay to use.
okay,
They'll give you a password to put in. If they
Okay.
don't give you a password to put in, don't use it.
okay, good, thank you. Now
Sometimes there's a pop-up that they want you to confirm that you're not going to do anything, like
Yeah.
porn or anything, like you're
Okay.
going to add malware to their network, so they don't get sued.
Okay. Well, and then my other question is, with that, I obviously I'm not gonna have cell service there, but if I use WhatsApp, I will be able to send emails through WhatsApp, right? Because it's internet? Okay.
Mhm.
And if well, and along that line, please explain again what a hotspot is. Is
Mhm.
how it can be safe. If they come up with a hotspot, I don't know if they even do that in Guatemala, but that's,
As long as you have cell service, you will be able to use a hotspot.
oh, okay, then I don't need to know what it is.
So what a hotspot would do is it would create a secure internet just for you to use. So your phone would have a hotspot that you could turn on. And you could
Oh.
connect your computer to if you don't want to use the public Wi-Fi. But it will eat your cell data plan.
Okay,
If
So
it's not unlimited, you may want to avoid turning your phone on as a hotspot.
okay, okay. So, well, I won't need it if I'm using if I'm using Wi-Fi with WhatsApp.
mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, and
Alright.
I would turn your phone to airplane mode as soon as you go to Guatemala.
okay,
When you get on that plane, turn it to airplane mode and keep it on airplane mode the whole time you're in Guatemala. For the reason that Steven said, it might, not be covered in your cell plan and it will just look roaming that whole time and it will
okay. Thank
your
you, that's
data
big.
plan and your battery.
All right, that is big. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But you might not get some text messages and phone, and you won't get calls that whole week then.
Right, right. Unless they do it through WhatsApp,
Exactly.
which we
Which
do
may
have a
be
couple.
why you're going to Guatemala in the first place.
Right. Yeah, no, well, that's good. That's great information. Thank you.
I would also recommend you not check your bank information while on the public Wi-Fi.
I don't
or
have any
any-
financial information on my Wi-Fi on my phone at all.
That's
I don't-
that's right, I forgot.
Yeah,
Any kind of private information, don't do that week.
right. Okay,
Unless your credit card gets stolen.
yeah, and I'm not
I'll
even
give her
gonna,
more to worry about.
well, I'm not even gonna use my credit card while I'm there, but what blows me away is that the hotels have ATM machines and you can get Quetzals, you can get their money out of that machine, and then it's charged to my account back here. And that just, it does the translate, not the translation, that conversion,
Yep.
Mhm.
and then charges me back here. I think that's just amazing.
Yeah, we did that in Germany in 2014. It was fun to put your debit card in the machine and get euros out.
Mhm.
And actually, although I think this is each ATM machine might be different, but when you go say, when it says how much, it's going to ask you in Quetzals, in Guatemalan money. It's not going to say dollars, right? In other words, it's not, if I say $100, it won't ask me for $100. It'll ask me how many Quetzals I want, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Which a Quetzal is only worth 7 cents.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, be careful because sometimes depending on where you are, they do that and not do that. So
well,
It
we're
might
staying,
depend on which bank's ATM it is.
Well, and yeah, that's true. And you're right, even though they're in the hotel, it's still got to be a local bank that's doing
Mhm.
it. But if the hotels, and the hotels are American hotels, basically, we're staying in, it's really great hotels. So
You
they,
could ask the people at the desk, like,
Yes.
this is the way I need to do it, right?
yes, great. Well, and I already
But-
called my bank and asked them, and they knew that part, and they also then know that I'm gonna be there. And I'll give them a commercial if ever if you want internet bank, it's First Internet Bank of Indiana. They are amazing. There's a person that answers your call anytime you call. And I was one of their original customers in 1999. So maybe that's anyway. Thank you.
Look at you ahead of time on the internet.
Yes. So I probably won't come to Tech Time next week though.
When do you leave?
Sunday. I'm gone Sunday to Sunday.
Very nice,
So I miss
I
Jenny's
have to go.
everything, but anyway.
Betty Ann. Yeah,
All right, thank you.
yes.
Sure.
Yes. And another option too is they do the transfers for money at like airports and things if you want to do it with a human, if you trust more.
Don't do it at an airport though. They're not there. It's their conversion is really to your disadvantage. They
Mhm.
told us that. I've heard that several places.
Yep.
In banks. And in Guatemala, when you go to the bank, it's pretty safe because there's a guy with a long gun out front and one inside, and
Mhm.
it's safer than here.
Yeah.
Um,
Be careful.
thank you. Adios.
Adios.
Brush up on that Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Any other questions or things like that before we part for the week?
Just a quick hotspot story.
Mhm.
My dad was in an assisted living facility, and their internet was terrible. So he wanted to do something on his laptop, and I said, "Okay, I'll just set up my phone as a hotspot." I used 4 times my data limit. Phone bill was so expensive that month because I didn't think about the fact that I didn't have unlimited data, and I didn't realize how much data I would be using.
Hmm.
So take that to heart if you don't have unlimited data.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Chuck, how's that Gmail going?
I'll do it later. Everything else was too fascinating to pull my mind away from, you know?
Of course.
Fascinating.
Oh,
I'll
Wow.
let you know next week where I am with it.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Yeah.
Great things. Okay. Anything else? Bells, do you have a comment before you?
Jean has a question which she has to ask on.
Yeah, I just minimized you all and checked something and
Thought I felt small.
we got an email from you
You're muted. Or
You
no, you're
somehow
gone.
went away.
Went away, but your audio, no.
Now you are
it's all-
muted.
Try again.
Speak.
We can't hear you.
Black and Z.
Nope. We're hearing nothing.
Speak up.
Both muted. Okay,
Uh,
Bob's unmuted.
Did your microphone get turned off somehow?
is your headphones plugged in? Nope. You might need to go back to your other computer.
your other one is muted. Yeah, your other pictures on the wall.
Can you hear us?
Yes, they
Obviously
can't hear us
not.
either.
Can you hear us?
Well, AAA has caught up with them.
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
think
know.
AAA can solve this problem.
Maybe. I've not had that issue before.
But see,
Can you hear us now?
still muted.
she still
You're,
marks,
you're
You're
still
still
muted,
muted.
Gene.
now talk.
Okay, now talk.
Can you hear us?
Evidently not.
No, you have headphones. Can Bob hear us?
Oh, okay, I got you now.
Hey.
You all were having a good time about something, I don't know what.
You, we were
Just
having a
kept
good
saying-
you.
We just kept saying, are you there? Can you,
Can
can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now?
You sent an email yesterday about all the scary things with AI, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And at the bottom, I was trying to find out what it was, but at the bottom, there was a link that you put in. It says, "Have I been pawned?"
Mm-hmm.
And I clicked on that because it looked, the email had come from you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so that was supposed to tell us if we had been, I can't remember now what it was, hacked or something. And it just looked so suspicious. It had to, and I didn't click on it again this time, but it said, have I been seen? Have I been seen, or something like that? Just 2 yellow boxes with big letters in black. And
This is what you should see if you go to that website.
no, I clicked on your link and it didn't look like that at
Right.
all.
Weird. Maybe I missed a letter or something when I copied and pasted.
Anyway, I immediately closed it without.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, this
Okay.
is the website.
Okay. I mean, there wasn't even anything to click on, so I didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah. So yeah, if you type in your email here, it should show you.
Have I been pawned.com?
Yeah.
And have I been pawned.com was your link
Yeah.
that I clicked on.
There's an A in your link.
Oh,
Is
maybe
that proper?
that means I must have, yeah, I'm guessing it's a wrong link then if I mistype pond.
What was there, Stephen?
I'm going there and yeah, we're not supposed to go here, Windows Defender says.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm wrong.
Oh,
Don't
no, we can't trust Lynn. Oh, no.
trust
No.
me.
So since
Apologies, guys.
okay,
But yeah,
I
that's the
didn't-
legitimate one.
but I don't have to worry about anything since I didn't click on anything.
You should be okay.
Okay.
Keyword should, unless it downloads malware behind the scenes.
Well, yeah, that's just opening it. I didn't know what
There was-
happens. Just
There was one for phone numbers too, wasn't there?
I think so.
Did
yes, and I
clicked
clicked on that, and that did send us to a .gov website.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I don't know if you looked at the second email I sent. Our IT company at church, there was a huge data breach. So check those websites and make sure
Yeah.
if you have accounts with them.
And
They
the only
might be
one I
listed
saw
in
I had an
pond.
account with was LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of obscure sites on that list.
I
that's-
figured LinkedIn and Evite were the
Right.
two that
Yeah.
affected you guys the most.
But Evite, if you don't really have an account, if you just answer it when somebody sends you one, you're good, right? Or do I need to, because I don't have a password for it, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should be okay if you've only confirmed. If you don't have an account, you should be okay. But I'm sure if you go to that real Have You Been Pawned website, it might have that listed.
So if we take the A out, we might have the correct,
Yes, I also put it in chat for you. So I apologize.
Accepted.
But
PWNED. Okay.
yes, should be interesting. And it looks like the January series today is going to be talking about AI too. So,
Mm.
if you guys are getting those emails, I can include the link next week, but yeah, potential challenges and opportunities, AI and the church. So that could be interesting, but I'm a nerd.
Speaking of emails, when I became a deacon, all of a sudden I got all the last messages, deacon messages for the last 4 years. I don't think I need them in there for the last 4 years, do I?
So you got emails
Not
substantially.
emails, the messages in Realm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons we have that is we keep the history. So if we have to go back and refer to things, they're there.
So I can't delete them.
No.
Okay.
It's like Facebook. You're stuck with that long list of history.
Well, I mean, it's interesting reading, but
Yeah. There should be
Right.
documents and things, but yeah.
okay,
And when you rotate off deacons,
it'll go away.
it will go away.
Okay. Well, does this mean also now I will have access to people's addresses or email addresses or things that I didn't have when I was just an ordinary citizen?
It depends. I think maybe, but I don't remember.
I don't know. I haven't checked that yet. Okay.
Don't do it while you're,
What?
don't do it while you're at Guatemala.
No, no.
No,
No.
but yeah. Thanks for being a deacon. Have fun.
You're welcome.
Lynn,
Yeah.
I'm on the Have I Been Pawned site.
Mm-hmm.
It says pawned in so many data breaches and found no paste. What does a paste mean?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know without Googling that information.
oh, okay. Well, I'll Google that information when we're done.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
anything else for the good of the order?
Mhm.
Okay. Sounds good. Have a great week, guys. Have fun in Guatemala.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ben, for your wisdom on AAA.
Have fun
Yeah.
going to AAA. Maybe they'll plan a
Very nice
free
office.
vacation for you.
What was
Is
that?
Lynn?
Maybe they'll plan a free vacation for you.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the
Worth
continent of
worth
the United States.
$10.
Well, the whole
Send you to
group should go with you.
McDonald's down the street.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everybody.
Yep. You too.